Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright. We are in a little bit of a pinch, I would say. What was Miss Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Yeah, the elevator thing, man. Do you really think Miss Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had a swooning in the aisles, eh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. I wonder for what reason. Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like a love first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Hey, you know. I think you can do better than that. Come on, let's save Edward in there, dude. Edgy, you guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't here, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would be found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, it kind of makes sense. And oh my god, Tifa, I'm trying to play here. Yo. Still a cat. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edward and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Miss Edwards so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Yeah, he was a real asshole jerk. Jesus Christ in heavens. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I will never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, I'm with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. Got a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? The school was really small. Every month kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. That's a lot of money! Dude, that's a lot of money for me right now. Holy shit. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forgot it though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kid in class said I should be put on trial. Dude, what are that for kids, man? So next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Give the money back, you're such a meanie. Nope. Yes, we did it. Oh, dude. Kids are very brutal, man. Spell out the real life or on the library. Give me back my fancy loan, hey. Did you rob a bank? What? No, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Oh, dude. And that even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I've done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that has belonged in trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh, so Edward. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. Here's the one.
Why don't you all just shut up?
Hey, Larry! There's always everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well, I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Yeah, what do you expect when you put kind of that power in kids' hands, you know? That they weren't able to do that. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Aww. I mean, while it's good for kids to experience stuff and all that, and like having the responsibility of something like this, you should not let kids decide on something like that, you know? I mean, just seeing how they were all like just gang up one person. Heck, we can barely trust adults with such things. We have seen that as well. So, and even kids are even worse. They are small gremlins. They're troglodytes. So yeah, never trust kids with that. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Like when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Just took it kind of personal, see? Something smells is usually butts. Anyway, Edward and I talked... that's the wrong person. After that class trial. That was when I heard that his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, his son transferred to another school. DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years ago when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like dark suspicion of a demon attorney. What? Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Yeah, and that's not allowed. That's a crime to do, you know? Isn't it? I mean, now, obviously, I don't know how it's in Japan or whatever. We take Japaphonia, what the fuck, California, wherever we are. I'm pretty sure manipulating facts and stuff like that is not allowed. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not Eddie I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he'd become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I know he would have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edward believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edward. I'm the only one who can help him. Wow, Nick? So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I did because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free. Ah, come on, man. He helped you? Remember? He was supporting of you. Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to say Miss Edward if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well might be. First, there was a random boat caretaker. We need to find out what he is. I said it for who. I guess I can out some of his evidence. I mean, I'm 99% sure it's the dude that was in the elevator, lost memory and all that, you know. His brain is damaged from lack of oxygen and stuff like that. Okay, let's go. Okay, can I go here? Hello, Edgy! You look as grim as always. Huh. Miss Edward, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the one who really remembers. Well, it probably won't really matter to me anyway. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, he was the one that, you know, and was in the negative sense there, you know. It's a memory that adds to... something that traumatized can be remembered very long, you know. Even if it's for... I mean, for obviously Edgy and Larry, it's not as traumatizing, but for Phoenix, it was. Hence, he remembers it. Miss Edward, didn't you know that trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney? Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That's it. It doesn't sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edward. Perhaps. Hey, Edward, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Johnny Yogi. Man, what a name. He had to be the shooter, and any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all my memories of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Johnny Yogi had been not sound of mind with oxygen deprivation. Yogi was innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Aw. And Von Karma is an asshole. He can burn, man. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and the man who deserves respect. No, he don't deserve respect. He deserves an ass whooping. He deserves a lot of things, but not respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So it's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things, in court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. Yeah, I mean, considering what he do, you don't think it can be because they might have been innocent, but he just going on and change and manipulate the court and everything. So everyone is like, okay, he is a criminal, you know? Just saying. But that's... I know, it's possible some of the suspects really... See? However, it's impossible to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. And then... Yeah, that's awful, man. It's now well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should the weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edward, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. It's right. There's no time to praise the enemy, Miss Edgeworth. It is a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Can I present something here funny? Yeah, probably should not present that, or should I? It's fun, don't show it that to him. You're right. Now probably is a good time to... what is it? Nothing. Okay, yeah, I was a little bit like, maybe I shouldn't show, but then again, I don't know what I should show or present, but I guess we shouldn't do that, no. But yeah, I felt like that was something that maybe should something, but when you're looking at it, you see it's bullet shot from outside. So I'm pretty sure Yogi, or the boat shop caretaker, is not the one behind this, actually. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll come back later. Okay. Let's go there and see if we can talk with Gumshoe, I guess. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy you had arrested by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. Is there something about catching me if it's the last thing I do, pal? Good luck, Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to the Gore Lakes. Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got some work up, snap my tie in half. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks you if we know how you really did it. You made a boat shop caretaker? I can make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch a criminal. Smooth criminal. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Wow! Take the Gumshoe is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eh? No, I can go into the woods today. The woods? Where a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess a lot in a lot of trouble. Hey! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay, so we can't enter the forest. That's sad. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess Let's too busy worrying about Miss Edwards show up for work. And I mean, he's in, in our office, you know? Trash can with no trash. Yeah. Should look huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Cora was a lie, and the charge against Miss Edwards were all lies. Guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Yeah, it's the lake of lies. Don't trust the lake. What's saving Miss Edgeworth? True, we owe him a big. Yeah. Now you're gonna see they are in a cold day like today. Well, this is where it's eating samurai dog. I would have changed the temperature I want. I mean, because it's nice to sit down, you know, when you eat. Maybe it's just me. You know, if I order a bunch of hot dogs, and if there are benches, I would sit down on them, even if it's a bit cold outside. You know, I mean, I probably are dressed for the occasion anyways. Left both dogs, right exit. Let's move. Can we find the boatsman? They're okay, they got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be a real murderer. I know they clever from anywhere. Polly! No, that was Fat Man. Okay, I thought it was Polly the bird. What have you been doing here? Out for a walk? Ha, today on my roof like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Miss Grossbird, there's no time for ideal reminiscing. Edward Trail ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. That's not what I saw today, Straw. Edward should be fine, right? Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you found anything out, come by my office once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Miss Groff was doing? Who knows? The moron sure doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills. Looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. I don't think he is, per se. There were some boats further dock. The murder took place from boat. Apparently the police took away the actual boat. Yeah, it sounded like a smart thing to do, to take away the boat. Forest here beyond the bushes.
Nick, the forest, there's someone in there.
You're right, there's a few policemen in there.
They must be looking for the caretaker.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go back and talk with Grossberg. We can enter this. Oh! Nobody's home.
Hello, hello. Squawk.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where you own a gun, Polly.
Hello, hello. Squawk.
I can't believe run off and leave his prepared to fend for himself.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Everything is cold. Looks like he didn't turn on his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back since the trial. Ah! What's wrong?
Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I was with you, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Aww. But, man, can't you watch it on internet? Today we have the internet. I mean, I know this is like 20 years old, so not the same thing, and obviously, but still. Oh wait, maybe I can open this now.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there's any money in there.
Aw. But hey, it is luck, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting money, and even if it was, I wouldn't steal that. But I would be curious, because there could be some hints to what they've done. I'm not so sure.
Okay, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. Yeah. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no names or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in a very precise, clear letter. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mitch Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get the revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on describing the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond from Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all in here, in perfect detail.
What? What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Rob the Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
Could have written that letter. And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing things for sure, certain, this letter is an amazing clue. Okay. I can see this, the revenge I can't imagine. One can be because Miles was in the elevator when he lost when they lost oxygen, and he lost a lot of his memory. So that could be a revenge, like, oh man, my life that I lost because of this is, if you hadn't been in the elevator, or if you hadn't been here today, I might not have happened to me. Something like that, maybe. Could be. That is, or maybe Miles had convicted someone that maybe the caretaker's children. Or maybe there is someone that just used this on this man, this poor caretaker that has his memory kind of like fucked, to get your revenge, like, and they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, even if it doesn't, you know. But the question is, who is behind this? There is someone behind all of this.
Maybe I should care for Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they will do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. It says I can take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me.
It doesn't look like he used a kitchen mat.
You're right.
I guess I'll pass the rest of the thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth? Maybe he was, but maybe it's just an old memory. I mean, Say, Nick, don't people usually put picture of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall look really puny to you? Well, you know what to say. You should have seen the one that got away. Yeah, and we did see him. But I feel like we're having two different conversations. That's kind of amazing. Fish bowl looks expensive. Maybe we could bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? We can just leave the metal detector in exchange. We'd better not. And I mean, it's about there's nothing left in the safe. And what about the caretaker didn't take the letter with him? Left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back to here after the trial. Yeah, and I mean, it's important about the freaking finding the clues and all that, you know. And I'm pretty sure you can't just enter someone's home and ransack it like this without an warrant. I assume at least. So yeah, I think we are criminals as well. Let's see. Okay, so we got something though. Maybe we can go to Grossberg. There's no one here. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. What do you think we should do now, Maya?
You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I get anxiety and depression. That's what I do. Well, had any good ideas?
This is all tied to Deal 6 incident. Better find out as much as we can about the murder before tomorrow.
Something that happened back then has a whole Edward. Yeah. Oh, that was not right. We got it. Okay. Yeah. I'm just showing. In case there's something here that fancy her. She liked the whips, man. Ah, yes. Whip me more, mommy. Whip me more. Probably the stuff I should say. Yeah, that was a... sorry for showing a picture of your mom. I feel a little bit bad about that. Okay. Yeah, okay, so nothing about that in particular. Grossberg, now we could go there. And he's not here. What a fucking surprise. Jesus Christ in heavens. How about we present... Edward, see this letter? This came out of a safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who's that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could it be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. I don't remember that, old man. Not at all.
So what's following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now it's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Hammond and... But Hammond made sure he was innocent, right? Or maybe Hammond used something on leverage on the old man or something like that back then. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It's like this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe it's talking about the statute of limitation Deal 6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Jogi. Could he be Jogi? Yeah, I came to the conclusion a while ago, so yeah.
Jogi?
The suspect in the Deal 6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yeah. It was the case that changed my life. Tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitation runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that, okay? Fly, get away. Yes. Just showcasing in case there's anything in other. Oh, that wasn't the right button. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction at the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still.
He noticed.
Yeah, see, that's nice. Okay, so Johnny Jogi. Johnny Jogi was the court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Earthquake! Oh, no! The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. They are thin and the darkness closed in us like a little box. Wait, they don't even have any, what they call, emergency lights? We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, say you're not making this any easier. I want to get help, get us out. Don't you just use up more oxygen. Yeah, that's true. If you have calm breathing. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in hospital bed, staring up the ceiling. In court, Johnny Yoga's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation, stress, and temporary insanity. I don't think so. More like, you know, memory loss, which is something that can happen. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yoga was found innocent.
But isn't that strange? This led him to get revenge on Edward. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There is something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Nightmare. Oh. For the last 15 years, I had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
I can't breathe.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help, get us out.
Don't shout, you just use up more oxygen. You should meditate.
I can't breathe. You're using up my air.
What?
Don't breathe my air. I'll stop you.
Where are you?
Stop breathing my air.
Father. Staring at father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. But he's a wait, they have guns on them? That sounds like a very weird thing to have. For being like a clerk? I mean, it's not like he's a guard or a cop or anything. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In the days I pick up the pistol.
Get away. Get away from my father.
Oh no, don't tell me he accidentally did it. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has run in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if this is real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Yeah, I mean, I've done that definitely, I know. But also, that could mean that he accidentally killed his own father, and then Yogi felt like they ruined him in a way. But why would he kill Hammond then? And who the fuck is pulling this? Dude, this is interesting as fuck. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
Wait, what?
If you think about it that way, this later makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edward. Think about it. Yoga was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Yeah, but he was released and all that. But why would he want to kill Hammond that saved him then? Wait, Edward, you mean it was me? I was a true criminal. A DL6, I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there isn't anything we can do. Like it or not. If there is someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about the...
Yeah, Grossberg. Are you there now? Yay, finally! Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No, kid, I can't believe you're not.
Mama, just come down and tell me what happened. Hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edward dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Hmm?
Well...
Also considering this, Yoga quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. Steve went to frame him for murder. This leads me to some miss. Mr. Edward's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. My Edward threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
But would a gun actually fire just by throwing it? I'm by no means, I never hold a real gun in my life. But would a gun really fire if you throw it? Because isn't the entire thing that you need to trigger? You know, the trigger. You know? If it's someone got stuck on a branch that pull a trigger, I guess. But if you just throw it, it don't. Especially a child. It's not like a child will have a massive throw. You know? That shake the entire, you know? So I don't think that is fishy. I just think that it happened... and because the memories are jumbled, that the dream, the nightmare, is acting up like that. And it might be that he picked up the gun and threw it, but he didn't shoot. Because that's what I feel like, at least. That was a big fucking gun.
No, I don't believe it.
What was suspected murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. There is on revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
But why would he kill Miles Edgeworth and Hammond? That's the thing. Why on earth would he kill Hammond that saved him? In that case, that wouldn't. If Hammond were the attorney that was trying to frame Yoga, I could have guessed it. But he was actually saved.
There was his last run, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
I mean, he could still kill him afterwards, you know? I say. Actually, it doesn't make sense at all. Because... let's think here. He could still murder him, you know? I don't know why, because he's still... even if he murdered today... there's a new status of limitation for that murder, you know? If you don't want it to be like a romantic touch to the DLC 6 incident happening and all that. But yeah, I don't think that Miles shot his father. I think he threw the gun, and maybe that someone, maybe the bailiff, got the gun and shot. Because I don't think you can just throw it. I'm gonna actually Google that. Because as I said, I never have a gun in my life. I'm not a gun expert by no means. And obviously you shouldn't go around and throw around guns. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Trying to see if I can find. Okay. Let's see. From my understanding, it seems like you won't be able to if it's an somewhat cared for gun or something like that. If it's a gun that is not well kept, it could happen, but yeah. So I think that I don't think the gun would actually shoot there. So, but as I said, I'm not an expert, but I feel like that it kind of makes sense. Because it would be a little bit problematic if the guns are so accidentally triggered that, like, you holding it and then accidentally drop it and all that. I mean, sure, if it was a revolver, you know, if you have pulled the hand, what the fuck you call it in English, the, you know, then I can imagine, because if it lands on it and it like slam in or whatever, yeah, sure. But and pistol, I don't think so. But do you know about Edgewood's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. You mentored Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgewood was very disapproval of Mr. Von Karmer's technique.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's no surprise.
Von Karmer is an extreme man. Forget testimony evidence or nothing.
Yeah, isn't that a crime? Isn't that literally a fucking crime? You can't just do that.
It has a perfect win record in court. To bury him, Gregory Edgewood tried to call attention to his methods.
And
he lost. And died in despair as it were.
What? He pointed out the flaw. Oh my god. I mean, imagine this. If you forge someone's name, if you forge a bill, if you forge someone's ID or anything like that, that's a crime. You get punished by that. And this guy forging testimonies that are supposed to be held in court, where high standard should be standard, you know? But that's fine. That's fine. He's nailing a criminal. Oh my god, Von Karmer. I hope he ends up in fucking prison, man. I really hope so. Because what he do it's a fucking crime. I see.
When Gregory Edgewood was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
And yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't trust a spirit medium either. If it was a game, of course, but in real life, like, yeah, no, sadly, no. I'm Gregory Edgewood, I've been killed. One who shot me was the bailiff, Johnny Jogi.
That Jogi was found innocent.
That's why my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seemed that one who lied was Gregory Edgewood's ghost. Gregory Edgewood must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you were saying he falsified his testimony? That Edward's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Actually, if the gun by some Margus did fire when Edgewood threw, I mean, they were in an altercation, Yogi and Gregory, in the dark. So of course Gregory's ghost would think it was Yogi. I mean, if you are fighting in the dark and suddenly the other one shoots you, well, you assume shoots you, that would make sense. That you would think it's the other one, right? So yeah. God damn it! There are so many freaking loopholes in this shit.
Oh, is this the letter? It does seem that Joker was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that's one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He wanted that innocent verdict for no one but himself. He was a free man, but socially he was rude. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose hand was this? Oh? Do you have an idea who wrote this?
I'm gonna say... Miles Edgeworth doesn't sound reasonable. Johnny don't seem... So Manfred von Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it.
Okay! What the fuck?
I used to see it all the time in the court reports.
Nani? But that means the one who told Miss Joker to kill was...
Correct, Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Yeah, this is some funky.
Gregory he was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma if he were alive.
Probably not much, actually. Maybe he would.
This incident took place 50 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one but two trials, all thanks to one statute of limitations. I'm afraid the damage the dealer succeeded that done will never be eased. That's true. Quite sure I have nothing to say concerning that.
Okay, so wait, Von Karma is behind this? But why on earth would he want to frame Edgeworth? That is the weird thing. Edgeworth, Miles. He studied on him.
She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one.
In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles.
You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish plan that went into this murder. You almost fell right into this trap.
What a creep.
Okay.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He says much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Yeah, and that's not how it works, right? Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Miss Edgeworth's past like that? Even Miss Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I don't know. Yet I know now that Von Karma is both precision and a perfection.
Okay. It's a theory, a game theory just popping into my brain now. Maybe it was Von Karma that shot and killed Gregory Edgeworth. Because he didn't like that this prick questioned his methods. And he realized that Gregory would become a bigger problem in the future, so he got rid of him. And then, of course, using Yogi, that is suffering of amnesia and a lot of problems, and to get rid of Hammond, because Hammond is also someone he dislikes, probably, and Miles, because Miles is after all the son of his rival, and he don't want to see him around, I guess, to finish this entire thing off. Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Well, he himself a grudge against Gregory by hurting his son.
That could be.
What do you mean? It was 15 years ago when Karma met Gregory Edward in court, and when Karma did win, but didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edward's dad and Von Karma?
Well, Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edward accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and thought he lost trial which Edward's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edward dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation taken in his many years of prosecuting.
He doesn't take vacation? Yeah, man, I wish I could take vacations, man. Like go to the sea, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have a strange idea about vacations, Eddie.
Wait, what? Isn't that vacation?
I mean, I am in Europe, but if I visit America or Asia or something like that, wouldn't that be a vacation?
I feel like a normal vacation.
In any case, that was the one and only time he took vacation from his work. A little pen upset him quite a bit.
Odd if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Karma's going to bring up deal 6, you can't bet on it. What if Mr. Edward pleads guilty to deal 6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder.
Yes, but it's also very different. You as a lawyer should know that. There's a difference between first and second degrees and third degrees murder, you know? Plus, he was a child. Plus, it was in defense of his father, you know? So yes, it is a big difference. That is why it's so important for when they prosecute someone for murder, that they know, was this deliberate murder, or was it an accident, or was it just by a crime of passion, so to speak? You know, that in the heat of the moment, you strike down and accidentally kill someone. It's a very, very big difference than coldly calculating. Plus, if he's a child, you don't get the same punishment. And it doesn't matter, at least for what I know, in most cases, that if you did a crime as a kid, that crime is still, even if you're an adult now, still counted as from when you were a kid. Because otherwise, let's think about it. Oh, I stole candy when I was 12 years old. I stole a bunch of stuff. And then they wait until I'm 18 to prosecute me so they can put me in prison. You know? That is why you still, at least here, I know we do that. You still, even if you still started the case like, oh yeah, he's 14, we started the case today, and it takes 4 years, because some cases take a long time. They don't prosecute you for being an adult then. They still prosecute you for that crime. However, if you commit a crime when you are 18 or over, you're then, trial as. So yes, it's a very different, and I'm not a lawyer. I'm not the lawyer. You guys are. Why don't you know the difference of this? You should know. You know? I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. Oh my god, you guys are fucking toasted in the heads. You guys are supposed to be lawyers. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, whichever admitted himself, his father was alive to protect him from beyond the grave. No, probably not. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. I think this is the problem I have with this game. It feels like they made this game without ever asking a fucking lawyer about anything. They like, yeah, we have watching like CIA, and then we got Alice McBeal, and use that as our base for this game. Makes sense. You know, at least what you know what? I'm gonna Google this. I'm terribly sorry, but I get so frustrated about it. Murder degrees. Okay, now, this is United States, so let's go with that. First degree murder, an intentional murder that is willful and premeditated with malice aforethought. Felony murder, a charge that may file against a defendant who is involved in dangerous crime with. Yes, this is first degree is literally you, I'm gonna murder this motherfucker. You plan this and kill him. Second degree murder, an intentional murder with malice aforethought, but no premeditated or planned. You kind of like, you're in this situation. You kind of like, oh god, I shot him, and yeah, second degree. Manslaughter, something called crime of passion, for example. Involuntary manslaughter. Killing that stems from a lack of intention to cause death, but involving an intentional or neglecting act leading to death. Example, drunk driving, for example, is involuntary manslaughter. Or you could, because I guess in Ace Attorney world, I guess they would call that murder. I mean, in a way, I would call that, you could call that murder because, but still, there is so many levels and such a, and this is just United States. I don't know how it's in Japan or completely in Sweden either, for that matter. But I feel like these guys are supposed to be lawyers should have somewhat knowledge about this.
That's right. If I say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police file might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossbeck, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chance of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Yeah? Oh, dude, I find this... I find it just so frustrating that... Like, yeah, murder is murder. No, it's not! Fuck! God damn it, please! Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven. It's even fun. I have been watching a little bit, like, lawyers play Phoenix Wright. And it's so fun to see, because they really get, like, freaked out. Because, like, this is not how it works! Like, yeah, I know. And I'm not even a lawyer, and I feel like, yeah, this is a fucking wild one. I still love the game. I love this, because it's so much, like, puzzling, and it's mysteries, and what the fuck happening? But then there comes this moment, like, yeah, you know, murder is murder, but no, but there is different types of murders and reason. Oh, god damn it. And also, you don't, how old was he? Like 10 years, 12 years? You don't trial and kill like that. There have been, I remember it was these two kids that murdered, but that was because they literally tortured and murdered a younger child. And if you can't see it, if you say, yeah, if Edward did and the gun did trigger when he threw it, and if you don't see the difference between that and, for example, someone torturing and murder someone, then, yeah, you're dumb, to be honest. You know, there is intent. That is what so matters so much, you know. I probably get people angry at me for saying that, but that's what I think. There is different, it's not murder and murder. It's first, second, there is lots of type of murders and stuff like that. The crime system is weird, man. I mean, to be fair, because if you could just say everyone will murder, I mean, then we should jail Jeff Bezos, for example, you know, the owner of Amazon, because he's the owner and he working people literally to death. So, isn't he a murderer? By everything, no, but I consider him not far off. He's a sociopath. Definitely. He's a billionaires, man. They are crazy people. But, oh well. I'm terrible sorry about that. Let's check this out. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy.
Oh, it's you. I don't think Gum should be coming back today. Stay out late looking for someone.
Like Dave, yeah. We wonder if we could check out the recorder room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone run around there.
But
I guess Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Wait. Von Karma is okay to let in, but not me, the defendant? Okay, I can understand Maya, because she's... But me?
Now you can be there as long as Von Karma...
So Von Karma can be in there altering information again. Jesus Christ in heavens, shoot me with a shotgun slowly.
He just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in record room. Nick, let's hurry. Jesus in heavens. Dust as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noting that he isn't here.
Von Karma.
Okay, what is he up to now, that asshole? It's like there are files inside a glass case. The case is so dust I can't see what's inside.
It's locked.
They must keep important case files in here.
There are shelves stuffed with case files at the back of the room too.
Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity.
Let's see what need to get out of here. Well, that's getting to me.
Yeah, I know. I also have a problem with dust. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obvious murder weapons, others are question marks. Most just look like random junk.
Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for?
Don't touch that. It's evidence. Yeah, please.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone's been looking in there recently. Von Karma?
Unsolved case evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick, the file for this, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Oh, fuck off, asshole.
On Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edwards' defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon. I rarely remember defense at Torrent.
Oh, God. Dude, he looks evil. Man, do you mean that he literally forgets me as soon as he get out? He's so... oh my God, what is wrong with you, man? You look like... you really do look like a sociopath.
They're like bugs to me. Needless to things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor.
Mr. Edwards is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate.
Miss Von Karma. Oh God, I want to suck him so bad. You had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against mere defense attorney. Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wings afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
I get... oh, dude, I can easily see why he would do that. Because Gregory was against all things what Karma did, you know? And taking his son and teaching him his way. I mean, that must be a delightful way to see his, like, a blow to Gregory. Like, yeah, fuck you, Gregory. I even teach my technique to your son, and now he gonna send him to prison, but... yeah. Dude, that's awful, man.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had the defense attorney last all this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edward will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite a researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edward will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Karma is going to bring up Deal 6 in court tomorrow. Here are 5 collected case reports. They're quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, these are all case reports?
Yeah, it's like a graveyard for police cases.
I got my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust.
Oh boy, dude, I just want to punch this guy so bad. What happens if I do this? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Johnny Jogi to commit murder.
Johnny Jogi? How many years has it been since I heard him call me? I've heard him called by that name. He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
What? So you admit you promised Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot from needless
What?
It's time for... Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like dog touch an electric fence.
See? Dude, the guy is a fucking psycho! He's a psycho as fuck!
Ah, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No.
No!
What are you?
Nick, run! Maya!
Out of the way.
Dude, do you realize what cojones this guy has to actually do this in the fucking police station? And of course, no one gonna believe us. Obviously not.
He got us.
Yeah, I shouldn't have presented right to him like that. Because the guy is obviously a sociopath.
Of course. And he took the deal's evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya's jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya.
Letter, did it take it?
Yeah, are you okay?
I am as far as I could, but the one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm used. Dude, that was a stun gun. Everyone get out cold by that. And the fact that you did that is amazing. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. Wish I'd have woken up at all. What is up with this sad music playing?
Maya! Oh, there has to be a way I can help her. Do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is this? A bullet? It's an evidence number 7 taken from the heart of the Gregory Edgeworth. I remember when Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it for you in court tomorrow.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. What is this? This is such an... Oh, dude. First of all, couldn't they just bring this up that, yeah, we were attacked by Karma? You know? Because stun guns leave marks, you know? So they can prove that, yeah, see, we were stunned. Someone, and it was from Karma. Because who was in the record room? It was we three. You know? Where's all the evidence of this case? It's all gone. Who was in the room? Well, we three, but 2 of us were stunned. The third one were gone. But they wouldn't do that because they don't think like I do. I am too big brain for this game and this world of games. Hardy. No, I'm not. I'm at most very dumb. Oh my god. Seriously, this is exciting, man. I love this. But the fact that Von Karma literally turned around and did this was a little bit unexpected, I will say. Oh god, we're on the final day in this trial, and I hope we can nail Von Karma so bad. Oh wait, I was saving. There we go. I really hope so. I don't want by no means him to win. He don't deserve anything but prison time. This is it. Judgment Day. Do 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 da da do 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 da 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 da. I want to watch Terminator now. That's a little bit random. Oh god. Ah, Jesus Christ, what happens? Fuck about, well, whatever. Who cares about my hair? A lot of things.
Well,
What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick, I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edward is looking gloom as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside of this shard. What is she, a Pikachu? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way. I'm more for a Voltorb kind of guy than electrocute though. Well, Brad!
What's going into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Edgeworth.
Oh, good morning. How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear, that's probably the capture runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shot I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he forgot his own name. But that has to be a lie. No, not really. I mean, he might remember parts of it, but maybe he thinks like, yeah, Yogi's dead since a long time ago, man. Why would he revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? Yeah, that's... He does remember, and he's going to prove it. I mean, I guess maybe he remembers, but he has to remember few things, you know? I guess. But I hope we don't ending up with just nailing the old man. I really hope we actually prison time Karma, because Karma is guilty as fuck. Because he is the one, you know, leading all this.
Order now session for the trial of Mars Edgeworth.
Defense ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceeding in this trial.
Wait, do you mean that Phoenix nor Maya... Wait, what? Didn't they just tell the police when they literally are in a police station that yeah, Von Karma assaulted us? What? Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? Probably that people wouldn't believe, but yeah, probably they wouldn't. Oh no, Von Karma would never do such an underhanded thing. Yeah, his entire career seemed to be built on lies, so...
As the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be a way to decide every little thing you say. Yeah, for fuck's sake, Judge, you're like Santa Claus.
Well, Miss Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Okay. I want the defense to cross-examine him as much as possible. Yeah, what kind of shit have you pulled here now? Because you were not like that yesterday. And the day before, no. Then you were very like, we don't have time for that, bruh.
Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop in the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he's currently lost memory of his name and identity. What's this? Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
Oh, shut up.
I see. Well, please begin your testimony.
Oh my god, Karma, holy shit.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy food for policy. I figured I got nothing to with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need no these motive things, right? And I don't got one, so my testimony yesterday stands as is. Well, let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He doesn't know his name. Johnny Jogi. You're Johnny Jogi, and I'm going to prove it. Oh, goddamn. Okay. I'm gonna save. So take a sip of water, guys. I can take a sip of my soda. to moisturize myself. And we jump back. I call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Oh my god.
Now, Miss Wright, there is no need to rush conclusions, as the witness was not running away.
He sure seems yeah, he's so full of shit. My god. If Von Karma don't get prison after this, I will be disappointed in this. I will be. I will say, I will be very disappointed. Von Karma and Johnny Jogi. Then why did you leave?
He was about to say why. It's hard for you to just...
Oh, shut up! Scott Edward would be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. By Polly Food. Food.
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you were in the restaurant this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness had trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. Oh, people gonna believe.
I see. He was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your son. Yeah, dude, I honestly want a different judge because this judge is so fucking meek. I mean, I'm a meek person. I'm one that fold myself as soon as someone like looks at me like, okay. But I'm not the judge. I'm not working with this kind of stuff. And if I was a judge with this kind of personality, I would not be a good judge. I would be a nice judge, but not a good one. So to say. You lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, it seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't know anything had to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
I'm supposed to prove what's going on in the old codger's head. That's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright.
Very well. Oh, goddammit. I hope we really get to put Karma in prison. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This man has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold grudge.
I don't really like about his memory. Otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Well, is there something right?
Oh, goddammit. Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now and over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past lack differ into question. But that doesn't really have anything to do with the current case.
Of course, Your Honor. The witness said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. But those statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a certain problem with your claim. Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself.
Oh, you know who it is, you asshole.
Don't play dumb one, Karma. Please tell me what's the witness' name.
I'm gonna save just for the heck of it. Dude, maybe this would... Dude, wouldn't it be a plot twist if this was Gregory Edgeworth, you know? The reverse... What? But please don't tell me that this dude gonna be prisoned. Karma won't, so we're gonna meet him again. I hope not, because... Before anyone like... But he didn't pull the trigger. But there, you can still be get prison for murder, you know? If you hire someone to murder someone, then you are as often as, and even sometimes even more, inclined for the murder. You know, that is a thing. That is happening. His name is Johnny Jogi, former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh, Johnny Yogi from the Dealer 6 incident.
He figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection!
Oh, dude. Can't you take your stun gun and ram it up your pee hole? I'm just saying, do that and suffer. Or maybe you like it. I mean, I'm not one to kink shame you.
Jumping to conclusion again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Johnny Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof.
And you ruined the proof. Oh God, Karma is such an ass. I hope he gets prison. I hope we put him behind bars, because there he belongs. Who knows how many lives he have ruined, this guy.
Allow me to repeat once more that the witness lost his memory.
But it's weird. He has lost his memory, but you seem very yeah, his memory is shady. But you seem very good, very keen on yeah, you know what? I'm trusting this evidence. This guy's memory. Excuse me? This is it. I have to do it now. I can't prove it's Yogi right here, right now. I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove it's Johnny Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on a file for Johnny Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
What? You're actually making a reasonable... Then again, fingerprints in general are very good pointers. But there are actually times where fingerprints are so similar to each other that you can't really make a difference out of them. They happen multiple times. Except me, though. I know I have... You know how you have these rings? It's really hard to see, but one of my thumbs have kind of it's like a weird mark in it, so that would be easy to identify, but yeah. Huh?
I'm sorry, very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints to hide your past.
Well, if there was no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
What will you do, Mr. Wright?
Really? Can you burn off your fingertips like this? I mean, you can burn, I know, but it heals. I guess it leaves scars. Oh, man. That's an Wait, how could he remember he worked in an old chemical if you don't remember? Huh?
It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify who did this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints.
What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to cross-examine better for the comic relief, eh?
Yeah, so we need one, Karma. Wouldn't that be perfect? I mean, if you're gonna trust this dude with dementia, trust his memory and everything, why the fuck not trust his fucking parrot? Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness' pet parrot. Bam, bam, bam.
Order, order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Up yours. Oh, dude.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, you should go through with this. And nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
This is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with this? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand.
I thought this in earlier, like, oh man, are we gonna like have the parrot as a witness? And here we are. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Montgomery rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Go, Polly, go! Dude, it's when Karma get beaten by a parrot. I will be so happy by that.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. What does this ignore me?
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Hello, Squawk.
Certainly the most consistent we have so far.
The bird. Okay, Judge, that was a good one.
Well, we'll begin the cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? We need to find the... Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
You don't just say hello and think for yes, that's good. Put the bird to the wall, man. Have you forgotten something? We got 2 days ago.
Have we forgotten something?
We can get Paul to say that. That will prove that the character had something to do with deal 6.
Have we forgotten something? Hello? Hello? That's not what you're supposed to say. Something we forgot. See, you won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something to
Dude, I hate him. Oh, dude, he looks like he's directly from Castlevania. Wait, don't tell me Von Karm expected this. You're gonna retrain. Could he? That's why when he asked if we'd forgotten anything. Really? He would go that far? Should we get some information? We need to... Yeah. I was gonna... That was go. And as you're here to speak, you must speak to me.
I can believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of him. Wait, if I can get... what's your name? Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Squawk.
That's right. Sadly, the parrot name is Polly.
Boy. I getting nervous. Holy crap. Of course.
Ah, fashion. We'll claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity, then show us this proof.
But listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove he's Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is the name, tie the Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. To prove that the parrot name's real the caretaker identity is...
It's right. I don't know if we would have learned this by now. Make a random guess.
Wrong again. Aw, man, I tried. Okay, can I present anything here to the bird?
Ah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Oh, God.
Okay, we're gonna try the third option there.
The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Hold it. What was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228? 1228?
My, what a reckless parrot. You aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually does. That do. Actually does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. I've gotten the number to say tell us what the caretaker is. Just your proof. What could possibly link this oh god.
Nay! That, oh god, I pressed the wrong buttons. Whew. Boy. This?
Deal 6 case file? What is this obsession you have with this case? Rare in your file or something related to the safe number?
Oh, the 12. Oh, wait. 1228. It's 28th of December. Actually, that makes sense. I don't know which one is victim data, case summary, I think. It's on the case summary page.
Case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number of the safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number of his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. That certainly is an interesting coincidence. People have to set their secret numbers for days. Yep. Objection. But this is tangibly proof. No, I set my ATM card number to 1 because I'm number 1.
Thank you for telling your code out loud, man.
This has nothing to do with that date. Nothing.
Yeah, so you mean that he would pick 1228 because he's number 1228? Yeah, that's bullshit, man. I'm using my certain numbers that are certain dates, or even numbers I've used for a long time. So yeah, I won't say them out loud, of course not, but we people do that. It's a natural thing.
That was a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We will need some other corroborated evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
We're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
But what?
Well, witness, you may continue.
Oh my god. Frankly, yeah, we're gonna see if we can. Let's see. Oh, dude, this is a shot. This is hard. Maybe this? Ah, no, that was not right.
No, boo, boo.
I thought that was right. God damn it. Let's see. What can it be? Yeah, that didn't work. I need to do something when talking with the fucking bird. Hold it! You talk to her. Right, what should I say? Yeah. I remember that. Let's see if we get... Didn't we get... Ah, shit. Seriously, did Von Karma actually train the parrot? I mean, whoever what kind of asshole he is, he's very dedicated. Or do we have anything here we could get out? Yeah. Okay, what? I'm trying to rattle my brain. Of course. I'm gonna see if we can get... Oh yeah, the fruit that parrot's name reveals the caretaker of... ba. Kinda... Did I do that before? Yeah, I think there is something with that. I need to present the right thing there to present, but I'm not entirely sure which part it is. Wait, I want to check out here. Elevator and incident. Craig Edgeworth trapped one bullet far and out. The murder weapon was fired twice. That is also something that is important to know. His fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Jesus Christ, there we have it. It's right there. My God, I'm so happy I didn't read it. I should read. I'm so bad. I don't... Claim that what's the proof? File. It's quite a large file you have there, which pays the proof on then. Page 3. Very well, Miss Wright, please show us the page. We're in this file of information. I think it's... Was it suspect? It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Johnny Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, he does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins? Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's one way to do it. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Objection. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does it make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Yeah, but that's not. This is not about your daughter or granddaughter. It's about. Yeah. I made this conclusion. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. True, that's a possibility. Yeah, to be fair, because Paul is a common like parrot name, but. However, true coincidence at the same time seems like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Wow, he shaded like... I accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Looks different. This is a real joke, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please say your name for the court. My name is Johnny Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order. Johnny Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edward for this death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me. He wanted to trade, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Oh, dude. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written in a careful detail.
It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance after 15 years. That was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robin Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Miss Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Rob.
Yeah, because if he thinks that Miles killed his father and he got the blame and all that, I can see that. Which is also kind of sad because as I said, Miles was a kid back then. You know? That tried to protect his father, you know?
One comment. Where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
And the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
Innocent, in this case at least.
Well, while the defendant please take the stand. There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clear of suspicion for this particular case. So we'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objection?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Yeah, he's gonna slap the DL6 thing right in the face now, though.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
not guilty. Yeah! Way confetti! Pooh! Party on the house.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? And you saw Von Karma, he's like, yes, fall into my traps.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Johnny Joe killed Robert Hammond in the revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edward is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
What do I do?
Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a wild ride.
The jam has already been passed. I object Edward's outburst. Didn't something like this happen just today too? I believe certain witness raised an objection and guilty verdict was passed. Who will be Larry? We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
That's right. We'll have to hear Mitch Edward out.
Uh-oh.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Johnny Yoga wasn't the killer.
You mean the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. The dream was clear as day. Their murder. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for the DL6 study of a limitation of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Why are you pointing at me? If it's you, shouldn't your arm go like more like whoop? But no, dude, you can just imagine how Von Karma is just like, yeah, he's delighting himself over this. Oh my god, we can't let him win. By no means.
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how we should deal with this.
Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago.
But you can't do that in this way because he was a child and first of all, that changed a lot of things, you know? A lot of things. Oh my god, but they're gonna trial him like an adult, not a child, of course. Of course, because this court doesn't make sense.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action today. Court is adjourned.
December 20th. We're gonna get... I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edward, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what is.
It is different. There are different. Murder is not. Oh my God! What is wrong with these people? You're lawyers, for God's sake! Jesus Christ in heavens! Holy shit! I mean, it's like saying if someone attacks you and you accidentally kill someone in self-defense, some would consider that murder. I mean, obviously, I would say if you use lethal force, yeah, you shouldn't probably do that, you know. But in that case, for example, there is a different way how the court and, well, everything would deal with that, you know? It's very different. An accident is also very different. A murder is murder, yes, but there are different types of murder. What the fuck, man? You guys are lawyers, but you're dumb as bricks. I'm getting upset here. Or maybe I'm just wrong and I'm just yelling at the game and misunderstanding things. I could be that as well. It wouldn't be the first time I make myself like an idiot and a jackass. Jack idiot, I must say. Oh God. But
it's crazy, just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Oh, I was reading through the court record once more. I got my case ready.
Your case? For what?
It's another. I got to prove that Miles Edward is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He has admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I mean, first of all, we have seen a million times already in this fucking game that people lie in this fucking court. We have seen lawyers fake confessions, you know? And just because he confessed doesn't mean he is innocent. Well, guilty, so to speak. Because, as said, first of all, he was a kid. It was a long time ago. And even if he did cause the death of his father, that wouldn't be the first degree. I don't think even it would be third degree. I think it would be at most involuntarily manslaughter. And he was still a child back then. So that punishment would be very different from a child from... Oh my God. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right.
Oh boy. Well then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edward has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, let's let the defense do the cross-examine. The statute of limitation on the deal's incident runs out today. Though it's inconvenient for me, I like to run this one by the book.
Wow, now you want to run it by the book. Normally not. Okay, that says much about your character more than me.
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Well, well. Will Miles Edward take stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecution attorney. Miss Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something. And one thing didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I could get it to work. Please, please. Shit. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As when we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Jorgen lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Jorgen. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then the scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And as now you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the event. The same claim as Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, first of all, there's one thing I want to point out. Just like this case we had about Yogi shooting Hammond and all that, there was 2 gunshots. The same was in this case. In the case, it said 2 gunshots, but Miles only heard 1. Okay, we're gonna say... Ah, shit, I lost my... I still haven't regained my life. Yeah, but Karma don't need to bother about that. He fucks anything. Why was the trial your father was involved on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecutor and attorney.
You were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edward pointed out the problem with Karma's evidence. So there was 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Johnny Yogi.
We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. Why wouldn't no one help? Why wouldn't no one do that? What did you do then? I was 9 years old. Boy at the time, what could I do? Yeah, 9 years old even! Yeah, you wouldn't put the 9-year-old for murder. If it wasn't something so gruesome or something like that, but in general, no.
I was scared, trembling in the corner, but then...
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Johnny Yogi's.
The safety must have come off when he fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Yeah, I mean, safety? Why would it? Dude, that's a bad gun, man. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but then it was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. Yeah. We got fired once.
Yes, I think after I threw it I lost consciousness. Since then, they're echoing in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream? Okay. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testament clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out quickly. Okay, first of all, I want to try this out. Let's see. I'm gonna save because I'm worried about you guys. You need to drink a little bit. Take a nice sip. And we're gonna present. Nay, that was I want to present. That was and no clues. I mean, if they have no oxygen, they don't scream very well. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yeah, see? Victim data. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuer came.
I'll see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Yeah, says the guy that literally just kidnapped the files and stunned us. So fuck off, man.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell what page it's on.
Victim data. Luckily, I checked that. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edward only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware. The incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident.
Okay, now it's up to you to prove that. It's up to you to prove that fact. Because every time someone throws that at me, it's up to me to prove the otherwise. But okay.
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point.
Oh, what? What about my fucking point? Oh, Santa Claus, you deserve fucking coal.
The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired something to do with the case?
I hope I have. I'm gonna go with yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
Well, what? Impossible. Now, Mrs. Montgomery, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, Miss Wright, who shows you proof? Do you have evidence that the second fire of the pistol related to this incident?
Yeah, this image, there's two. I mean, you have a gunshot, you have the window. Maybe. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there, Gregory Edwards.
This proves the murder was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this right. This photo proves two shots were fired? Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Yeah, dude, I want a different judge. This dude sucks at his job, man. What the fuck, man? What the contradicting photo is. Yeah, that's mean it's up all. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
A bullet hole in the door.
Oh god. Your Honor, Gregory Edwards was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edward fired that second shot.
Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, two shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edwards' heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot was fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright? But who could do that someone else that be?
The murderer, of course.
Objection! I knew I should have stopped him before your wildest fantasy got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look at once more at the DLC incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
On page 1.
Look at what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. And the pistol had been fired 2 times. Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
It does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
Okay, but how do you explain the bullet hole in the door then? You know, because it was probably not there before. So
the bullet claiming Gregory alive was the only one fired by his own son. That is truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
God, what an asshole.
Order, I will have order. This Wright has proved one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Ms. Montgomery said, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So what was this single bullet fired? I'm afraid we discount the defense claims.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Oh, fuck off, man. Jesus Christ in heavens. Can someone stab this guy? I hope he ends up in prison and gets shanked. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about... No. What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? No. Wasn't there then all my conjecture for nothing. But you said you do it, Nick. You said you get Edward declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edward.
Precisely.
I have to ask a thing of Miles Edward before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
Should you kill your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no, he's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The self-limitation of the murder of Gregory Edward runs out today. So I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Ah, fuck up, Dracula.
Indeed. Does anyone have an objection?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
But yeah, still, are you guys gonna judge him like an adult, which wouldn't make sense? But I assume, consider it's game, I assume.
Your Honor, I object.
Oh, you sneaky bitch! I want to stab you! Oh, God, I hate him!
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof. Nick, I don't know. He's kidding. No, I mean, you have ballistic on the bullet. Can you just compare it to the gun now?
It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course someone would take it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Von Karma did that. Because Von Karma is an asshole. And he fucks with evidence.
This Bladen is not going to produce us an answer from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it exists.
What? But we have heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here.
It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Well, how would you have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Miss White.
That's true. What? Suddenly Santa Claus makes sense? What the fuck? My God. Okay, I'm gonna save. I think actually could. The murderer didn't need it. I spent time to look for the stray bullet. I haven't got a clue.
Miss White?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
I had to take it. The murder. What? Okay, so I guess I took the wrong. You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. No, even if I think crazy, the game don't allow me to think on that. Think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's pretty much me most of my life, man. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The murderer hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. And if he hit you, you will have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform a surgery right there, you know? That example. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that really what happened?
Let me get it straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And he left there with a second bullet still inside of them. There's laying one only bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes?
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edward and Johnny Joe, were both unharmed. So that would mean
The murder came from outside, yes? Yeah? Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol is shot and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy lost consciousness. Then the murderer opened the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wise, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I ever known.
Yeah, wait, you call me unpredictable? What about the fucking asshole Karma? He's just lying, piece of shit.
I tell you, Crosby, you cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Objection. What are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
I mean, that would explain why Karma wasn't there for a long while, because he needed to heal his wound. And was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Hey Nick, huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Miss Crosby said yesterday?
Well, it was dealt with the both a perfect trial score.
Yep.
I must be quite shocked for when Carmen took a vacation for 7 months. Hey! It's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation taken.
What if Von Carmen didn't take the vacation because of shock? But because he was injured. Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man.
Something wrong with Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well? You have indicated the possibility that murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Should I come out and say it now? Let's do it. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect.
Well, this is an interesting news. Well, Miss Wright, who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
The man Dev Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
But
You don't object?
I see no need why on earth this ridiculous outburst with my objection.
Because you took a vacation for 7 months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
You say claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I will need a surgeon, no? Would they go under the knife?
You travel outside the country, isn't that shady, eh?
Bring the doctor to operate me and have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave the doctor as witness.
Nobody's that perfect. Wait. Wouldn't that mean that the bullet is still inside Karma's shoulder? Are we gonna use the metal detector on him? On his shoulder to like, hey, you are the killer. Like, oops. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, we couldn't have. You can't just pull a bullet out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I think it's this. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I even use evidence. I know you like it so much.
What?
Evidence that proves Karma shooter is... I guess we're gonna go with this! Karma is perfect. They wouldn't risk surgery, leaving evidence trial. So then ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean?
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Yeah, I mean, it's not first time people have had bullets in them for their entire lives. There's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Will Von Karma? I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
This is what I like to see.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refuse this means... You know that that bullet is still inside you? Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
You are to call for a suspension of trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you said we had to end right here, right now.
In his face, in his face.
I permit the use of metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to your testing.
What does it mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Shot? Literally, because it's a gun. Eh. It reacted to something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
What?
As Mr. Wright, we must prove something here. Not I.
Oh, that doesn't work otherwise. Then it's you. I need to prove everything. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Carver's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course I can't. I don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took out the records room yesterday. We have a bullet with the bullet ballistic marks.
You cannot convict me of any crime. Sorry, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god. No, I'm the one who started Mr. Von Karma.
Nani?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
Nani?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And there's my final proof.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is a bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic marking intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic marking are the fingerprints of the weapons. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the marking, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is a bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the marking matched, we would know what both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murderous weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullets from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic mark on this bullet and solve this case once for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Ah!
What the fuck is happening with him?
That scream. I heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Can't breathe. Quiet, you're not making it any easier. Stop breathing, my ear. I'll stop you. My ear. Bang. My father. Bang.
Is that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Hey!
This is Von Karma?
Wow.
And only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a pen in my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
Oh, shit.
I'll bury you with my bare hands.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy is crazy.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Come on, it's not okay to make this kind of error. I never thought that Edward would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I cover you for the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! Dude, it was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court record rooms. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, the light must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, horrible burning pain in my shoulder. As then the lights came back on. The elevator opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from the oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Pow. Man.
In the last moment, Gregor Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke for medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Yeah, it was exactly as I thought, because he thought it was Yogi, because, you know, the darkness and all that, but I didn't think it was Karma then. I still thought it was Miles that accidentally shot. So, yeah.
Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Well. I've come a very long way to the end of this maze, 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edward?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court found the defendant, Mr. Miles Edward, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler.
Yes, I'm so happy. Fuck that guy.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But no, now it's all just good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of things.
You got to learn, a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I hope you won, pal. One tonight, let's party. Dinner on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detector. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Whoa.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little time. You get used to it.
Aw, it's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank you very much.
I know you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hands in the cookie jar even know I was there.
You were the witness of the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which,
What are you doing now, Lada?
who me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to investigate a photograph pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why is the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Kayance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that come. Aw, that's sad though. Maybe you can move it with her. Maybe if you talk with her about it, maybe? Maybe that work?
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift for me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you. Whereabouts you come along tonight too? My treat, pal.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says a treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right?
I think you will be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $48, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. So Harry was the one that stole the money. 38 exactly?
Nick, was it exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38?
No. No, Larry, it was you. What are you so surprised about, Mr. Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent the day from the school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What? I mean, he could have been there.
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying around, and the rest is story.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, didn't you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protect you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
I mean...
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth? You should have told me.
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does it leave me? I became defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you got worked up too easily too.
The death sentence for both of you!
Man, if only known I would become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became prosecuted in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
I mean, can't you become that now instead? You know? You can become one now instead. You know? It's never too late to change.
Edgeworth. Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Oh, we're gonna get a photo. Hey, photo, let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
Again, took on town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. What happened with Karma, though? Is he in prison now?
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Bro.
Huh? It's still only 5. Oh, maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm spirit medium, in training, of course.
I wanted to help Edward too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. No, you literally caught... Hadn't you caught that, taken that bullet, we wouldn't have won. So I decided to go back to my training. I become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Aww. Goodbye. What time is it? Ah, the first train of the month. I've already left to the station. Oh, that's a nice train. I guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick? Maya! So you're leaving? Yeah, it's all being spirit medium who can talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait. What? I never could have saved Edward without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought I'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Take the gumshoe helped Mr. Grosper and even Larry. I'm the one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wandering around in the daze. Sir, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? There was some evidence to cheer her up. I mean, she... A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence part into DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done this without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Boom, boom. So this is it. See you soon, Maya. My God. Aww. Thanks, Nick. Dude. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Don't think you graduated yet, amateur.
Is it right? Perhaps you'd like to refute that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Dude, this was good as fuck, man.
Hey pal, Miss Edward came down the precinct to wish me Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop, Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Graphic Comico Sugane. Dude, this has been a good game. A really good game, man. Huh, Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at Cheese Shop. That missing nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? She's in Hawaii right now, yeah? Aw, dude. He's so easily love struck, Larry, man. You need... Start watching VTubers instead. Get a waifu. Oh, I remember you. Right? Oh yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, he's not ringing my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Oh yeah.
Phoenix Wright. The defense attorney whom I thought that I filled David for, yes. You should know I've taken over management in the gate. You should be in the area, please stop by.
Oh, dude, I still... Oh, dude, I remember all of this. Oh, dude.
Oh, it's you. Prince Wright, just me, I understand, was he not? What are you doing? Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Are we following, like, Maya have returned back, looking for Nick? Oh, dude. Hello, Olberg.
Phoenix Wright? He's an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Do you know that you're...
There is actually... There are Jack Will, Phoenix Jack Will, or whatever. That play the Joker, right? Something like that.
I'm pleased to know the Pink Princess is a hit. Sure hope that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show is over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Aw, I don't, should it, aw, you're so nice. Sometimes we do look like bees, like me, I'm looking like one, but inside we're just fluffy bears, you know?
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Said like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall.
Okay, so it's not Maya we're following.
Sent her some Pink Princess trading card. She said can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is he living at anyway?
Aw. And I'm sorry, Penny, I suspected you for being a murderer for a while. I'm sorry. Or maybe we are following,
Right? Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
Does that matter? You're still in love with the Pink Princess, you know? I'm just saying. You've fallen for their personalities. Yeah, remember, right? That lawyer guy? And me, I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, the picture I took over everyone? Well, just behind them there is a ghost. For real. Now, that's a talent. I'm gonna be famous. Hey, sure not that just the karma we see in the background of that photo? I want to see that photo, man. I want to see the photo. It's probably from karma in the background, or it's Edgeworth looking gloomy. Could be. No, it's... Yes. That's amazing. Ah, Mia. Oh, of course. Hold it. What? No, it's been added. What? Really? You just adding stuff like that? That's so fucking nice. But, as Harry Butts and Larry Butts, we are gonna cut for now. And I will be back later with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're gonna continue with this. And I will be back with more. So thank you for watching. See you later. And have a continued super great day.